Hey, all right, before we begin the show, got a real important message to anybody who may have backed the Kickstarter of the Claymation Project. We're almost ready to ship the DVDs, so we need everyone to check in with us and verify their address. We're trying not to have a fiasco here. Well, it's already been a fiasco, that's for sure, but we're trying to stop any further fiascos from happening, and we're giving it our best shot here. So we set up a website, to check in at. It's called TESDclay.com. That's TESDCLAY.com. Give us your email address. It will show you the address details we have for you. And if you need to alter those details in any way, you could do so at that website. Everyone must check in, even if you think we have the correct address. The first wave of shipping will go out to people who checked in. So please help TESD by passing this message on to any other backers you may know of, especially backers that may not be up to date with recent episodes. So that's TESDclay.com. That's it. We are almost there. Thank you.
Hey, it's me, Bri, and we have 3 spots this week, which I'm doing alone, but we're going to power through them. We're going to put our heads down. We're going to power through them. Now, that's not to say these aren't all great sponsors who you should be using. You should. The first, NatureBox. NatureBox.com/TESD. What do you do when you want a snack, but all you can find is junk food? Personally, I eat the junk food. It's just the way it is. They say rely on self-control to resist the temptation. Please, eat the junk food. You have no self-control. Look at yourself. If you had any self-control, you would be much more important, in a higher position, have a better car, better house, whatever. We're all fucking... None of us have any self-control. Start snacking healthy with NatureBox. It's going to change your life, all right? You're going to get the car. You're going to get the house. You're going to get the hot model wife or the hot model husband with the 6-pack abs and all that shit, all right? So NatureBox makes snacks that taste great. They're better for you. You know all this. Blah, blah, blah. They made their service even better. Now you can order as much as you want, as often as you want, with no minimum purchase required. And you can cancel any time. Why would you? What, you want to lose the wife? You want to lose the husband? You want to lose the house, the car, the yacht, all that shit? No way. Because NatureBox is guaranteeing that if you order and eat NatureBox on a consistent basis, that's all going to happen for you. There's no... what?
Are they coming out?
I'm doing commercials in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did they come out?
No.
Oh.
They're still in here.
I'm sorry. I know you were doing it.
That's my life, all right? See, I don't eat NatureBox. That's why, see, now she's talking to herself, you can hear. Yeah, that's my life. Because I didn't eat NatureBox. Fucking fat asshole that I am. Here's a call to action. Right now, you'll see even more. NatureBox is offering fans 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/TESD. So don't be like me. Don't have your mother barge in on you when you're trying to make a couple bucks. I don't know. Fuck it.
Steve Dave presents Overkill with encounters in the sixth zone of mankind with Brian Quinn, Roger Flanagan, and Brian Johnson. This week's episode.
Nostradummies.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Overkill.
2017.
Yes, the first episode of 2017. And it's going to be spooky, according to Walt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got a lot.
Yeah, you have a lot of shit over there.
Yeah. Well, for my things, we go back to 2016. version of Overkill. A year to the date. Well, almost a year to the date. I have some information about our quatrains.
Get out.
That may
People ask that we write more.
shock and cause some people to totally rethink
Really?
their feelings upon the ability for people to see into the future.
For all three of us
We've
to happen to be able to see into the future.
One of us, two of us, have definitely seen into the future.
Really?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Which ones?
Well, Bry called upon. He had that Gidim poem. Remember? He said that Gitler, and he would storm the stash or something like that, and he ended up working at the stash. Later in the year. But Q, yours is even more spooky.
Really?
I don't even know if you remember your quatrain.
Well, Patrick Stewart made it out alive.
Yes.
Right.
He did, or he didn't, and we don't know. It's not January 1st by the time we're...
Yeah, there's been some late year deaths. You got George Michael.
I hope he doesn't die.
Carrie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds.
But you boldly proclaimed, while I laughed at you, I scoffed at you.
Yeah.
And I had to apologize for that.
Who died?
No, you said that there would be an assassination that would shock the world for only 1 week.
Okay. Who got assassinated?
There was an assassination a little bit before Christmas of a Russian ambassador.
Oh, that's
I saw
right.
that.
And it was
I
big
wasn't
news.
shocked.
It was big news for a couple
That's
days.
right.
And then just went away.
Nobody gave a shit.
Because it was Christmas.
Because it was Christmas or because it's some Russian dignitary?
Hey.
People are like, I don't know.
Who cares what the reasons are? For a week, it shocked everybody.
You're saying that's fucking more spooky than everything that had to fall into place to get him to work here?
Mine's so specific.
No, his is like an assassination. How many assassinations
That's so
were pulled
fucking
off?
general.
No, there was only one.
In third world fucking countries, it happens all the time. People
That shocked the world for a week?
I wasn't shocked. I read that. I was like, I don't know.
The world, not just Brian Johnson. He didn't say that would shock Brian Johnson. He said the world.
I'm not a part of the world.
The majority of the world.
You were shocked.
Why are you trying to take this from me?
Because I don't like it. I don't like that. Everything that I said, like all the fucking,
you did get it right.
Things that had to fucking fall into place for get him to work here. Somebody literally had to die. Literally.
But yeah, I'm not taking it away from you. Yeah, you did.
Well, someone had to die to make mine true,
Somebody's
too.
going to get assassinated, and it'll shock the world for a week.
Okay.
That's so non-specific.
All right, but that's not the
It's
only
actually
thing
very
you got
specific.
Right.
No.
But
What's
that's
that?
not the only thing you got right, though.
All right, go on. Maybe I'll give it to him.
Q also predicted that a famous person would die of a broken heart.
Debbie Reynolds?
Debbie Reynolds.
Debbie Reynolds.
Now,
All
come
right.
on, dude.
That's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. But again, it was a stroke, not a broken heart. I mean,
Brought on by a broken
Come
heart,
on,
though.
man.
can you die of a broken heart? Is that possible?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Really?
Absolutely.
Did you see that Japanese girl who killed herself because the CEO resigned? It was like some company. It's crazy. They have like fucking 35,000 employees or something.
Who?
And it was a Japanese girl. She was like an intern. And they said that culture, what they do is they take the very young people, the interns and shit, and they have them work all this unpaid overtime. So they'll work their 40 hours. And then this chick worked like, I guess it would be another 80 hours, taking people out for drinks, like, schmoozing with possible customers, all this other shit, and they were like, she couldn't take it, and she offed herself.
Why wouldn't she just quit?
I don't know. It's Japanese, man.
And the
They got all
CEO
sorts
had
of
to
rigid
quit
fucking-
because of it?
CEO was like, I should have been on this. I should have known that like this kind of shit was going on. So CEO, it's I don't know. I guess like that's where the buck stops, right? You're the CEO of the company. You got to be responsible for everything that's under your umbrella.
I don't know about that.
I don't even know why we're talking about this on Overkill.
I don't know. We're talking about people dying and shit. I just remembered I read that the other day.
But I got to. It was a Turkish ambassador. From Russia.
Yeah.
Was killed, and so you called it, Q, and
I
I
did.
want people to. I want to acknowledge that, Brian. You called it too. Great job by the both of you. None of my quatrains came true.
None? What were yours?
I don't even remember them, to be honest with you.
So they might have come true. You don't know.
Well, I don't think so. Somebody would have alerted me, I think, if anything.
Declan would have.
Yeah, I don't think any of mine came
Yeah.
through. I don't have that gift. But I do have this, though.
Ooh.
Another letter from the Illuminati
Another one.
that I deciphered myself with the help of no outsiders. What?
The way you set that up, I was like, I deciphered by myself with the help of.
So somebody mailed another one of those odd letters to the stash.
Yeah, this was the letter.
Another anonymous one?
Another anonymous letter. A lot of symbols, a lot of weird drawings, and
But wait, what are the letters above them?
what do you mean?
You have
Oh, that's what I wrote. Just make so I could decipher it, and then I put it. And then I put it on this. So actually, I get them did.
I see.
Does it make sense what it says on that paper?
There's a lot. There's some like I don't know if it's get 'em spelling mistakes or the Illuminati. I'm gonna guess it's
Or you didn't decipher it correctly?
yeah, but based upon the previous letter I got,
right?
this was a congratulatory letter for me, cracking the code. It said, "Well done. The guide stones are just one of several places of interest on Earth. The table is set.
Oh,
The pieces are in motion. The time has come. Enlightenment is at hand. We are everywhere. We are many. We are legion."
that's it.
I think
He made that
is-
up.
No,
Well, what is this? These letters above here don't say that.
that's not. Don't concern you. That's what we're breaking the code.
Oh, this is just like a trial run at cracking
This
the
is trying
code.
to us figure it out. That's our notes.
I thought you said you. Now it's a we.
Well, get him help me.
All right.
But I think this is
Again,
this
just
is.
made it up to make him happy.
But I think this is definitely my. I think I've been accepted. I think I'm in.
Well, they do say "well done, Walt."
Right, and they said we. But now I'm part of it.
Right.
We are many. I'm one with them now.
I love this.
Enlightenment is at hand. That means I got the letter. This is my enlightenment.
Right.
I think I am. I think this was them saying welcome. You're in.
Do you have the envelope it came in?
Do I have the envelope it came in? I might have the envelope it came in.
I kind of would like to see that. Not because I don't trust this. Just last time. I got
don't
some
have the
clues
envelope,
off it.
no.
Okay, no.
It didn't have it. It didn't have it. It wasn't from the same state though. It was from a
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Oh, really?
different state this time, but it was the same same kind of symbols, same kind of
Right.
same kind of code with a little bit of tweaks here and there. But I mean, now it just looks like I guess I just wait now for instructions or.
Oh, they'll come.
Like you're gonna have to whack a fucking Turkish ambassador. Then what do you do?
Well, I mean, I'm hoping that they're going to utilize me in a way that
It's not so violent.
well, no, in a way that is
And
best.
life ending.
Well, the best way I can help the cause.
You're not that guy that's going to go
Yeah,
out and kill
how
an
am I going to
ambassador.
get? How am I going to get
Well,
into
what
the
can you
same
do
room
for
with an
them?
ambassador? Well, that's what I was going to ask. Like, what do you think? Or what am I like? What do I offer them? I think I can keep a secret. My nickname should have been Walt the Vault.
But
I call you Vault Flanagan.
wow, Walt Flanagan. That's good.
Yeah, there's things that people tell me I've never told anybody.
Yeah, but how does that help them?
Well, I think there's a lot of secrets that I'm going to be have privy to.
No, I think it's a good. I think it's a good.
They could
It's a
trust
good
me.
quality.
It's a good quality, but it's not necessarily something they need in you.
Like we need another guy to tell a secret to.
Yeah,
I think that's probably one of the biggest things that because people they get in and then they can't keep their mouth shut.
right. But I think that's a good side effect.
They can't handle the fact that no one knows that they're not.
Well, we know a guy
important.
like that. It's not Illuminati, but it's a different organization who comes in here, and he had to tell you.
Who?
Kingpin.
Oh yeah, right. Like a lot of people just can't keep their trap shut.
Right.
I think that's one of the. I think that's probably the most. That's the biggest quality that this organization may be looking for is can they keep their mouth shut about certain things?
Loose lips.
Sink.
Illuminati ships.
Would I be good at that?
No. You can't.
Well,
you can't keep a secret. There's some things you can,
he
but,
can.
but there's some things though that like if you told him, he would definitely tell though.
yeah, but I know him so well that by telling him, I know I'm telling everybody else. Yeah, but there are plenty of things I've told Brian Johnson that he's never.
There's
The real
definitely,
important stuff.
Yeah. Huh.
The stuff that I deem unimportant, I'll tell everyone.
Yeah, but that, that's not up to
Anyone
you.
who will listen.
Yeah, it's not up to you.
Oh my God, did you hear what Walt said?
Walt the Vault?
Yeah, you can't. It's not
You're
up
not
to
going to hear
you.
from him, so I'm going to tell you.
That is not your job, though, to deem what you consider unimportant or important in terms of secrets. You've got to treat every secret as if it's
With
important.
equal gravity?
Yeah.
No way.
And you can't do that.
No way.
You have
Some secrets are just too juicy. I gotta tell him.
Oh, this is juicy.
You don't say. Oh no, I won't tell anyone.
Your juicy secrets are
trust me?
saved.
Oh, don't worry. No juice is leaking from this secret. Not from me. Oh, no. It's like, I know you're going to tell. It's just not the way you're saying it. Like, how I acting so weird.
So what could you offer them all? What is it?
You have an into the
Loyalty.
The world of entertainment. You could reach
they got
stars.
a lot bigger stars than that for that. And I don't want to, I don't suck dick for, on these stars and shit. I don't want
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not interested in blowing anybody for the cause.
No.
Or having to just wax on how great some celebrity is. That's not me.
Mm-hmm.
So utilize me in ways that are to my strengths.
Okay. So
Well, what are the
complimenting someone is not your strength. Don't come to me for that. You got a secret you need to tell someone? Don't tell Brian.
What about, could you somehow slip secret messages into your TV show, your podcast, your comic book work?
Absolutely.
I've
already done it already.
There you go.
That's so weird that you said that. I've already communicated, tried to break the ice with the Illuminati since season 2 of Comic Book Man. There are certain things and certain ways I blink on camera that I have been sending secret messages, and I think that's how these letters start to come.
Like Morse code?
It's a code that I created myself.
Oh, okay. So no one else knows it except for you.
I don't know Morse. Well, it's a way that it's some sort of repetition and something I do all the time. Mm-hmm. And I did it solely to see if anybody would notice, and I did get an email about it.
Wow.
I didn't know, and I thought it was weird because
the mispronunciation of common words. They noticed.
But I think that I could do that. Yeah, I could send messages, but I think they got celebrities to do that already, though.
Or cell phones.
Yeah, but
no, and pop, and who's like Beyonce.
Right.
Sure.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
She's gonna put the messages that you got to get out in her albums. With secret, little back.
And not even. Oh, you think it's back? Like it's 80s style,
well,
just if you backwards mask it.
Either it's that, or certain lyrics, or certain symbols on an album cover. They probably got that covered by them. And
but
lot more eyes
your audience doesn't cross over with her audience, so maybe
you don't think?
No. So maybe they need you to reach a segment of the population that she couldn't. She couldn't reach.
It's like she's got all the cool people covered. We need you to take care of about 1 million white dorks a week.
Right. Well, who's got the money? White dorks.
Yeah,
they got the money.
They don't have any girlfriends to spend it on.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You could be their end. But what is the message that you have to deliver?
Well, I haven't been told yet.
Okay, so we're waiting on that.
I may not even know what the message is. This message may have been in this letter right here already. That may have been a message in itself.
I put tons of secret messages and weird references into Cryptozoic Man. I was so whacked out on fucking opiates at the time that I don't remember any of them. I wrote them down.
Really?
Yeah, tons of stuff.
Could you still buy Cryptozoic Man? Is that still for sale?
Yeah.
There you go.
Trade paperback. I think.
What about War of the Undead?
You wrote it into the script. Did it make it into the art?
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, because there were certain things that I was like, Because you normally draw whatever you want. But there were certain things I was like, can you draw this in there? And you would do it.
Do you have that script or no?
I do. It's somewhere. It's on my laptop. I'll find it and I'll see if I can pick them out.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I'll find them.
Loot Crate. Now, come on. This is Loot Crate. This is the shit, man. This is what I turned my back on, and it turned out I was wrong. And I'm not going to mention the copy points 3 times. I'm not going to give a personal endorsement story. But they will say you're the envy of your friends. Now, look, we just talked about Nature Box. You got a fucking mansion. You got to fill it up with shit, right? Because you can't buy a big house and not put a bunch of stuff in every room. So be the envy of your friends. Get 100% exclusive crates at lootcrate.com/TESD. Enter my code, not Walton Quinn's, my code, TESD, to save 10% off any new subscription. Oh, come on, jeez. Holy shit. Wait until I tell you about January's crate. It will take you back to the old school. Older than homies, even. What the hell is it? Let me find it. Origins. Awesome and exclusive items from your old school favorites. This January, see where it all got started. And explore the iconic origins with historic items featuring Superman, Captain America, Mario, TMNT. Sound like Quinn trying to say TESD. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, including, as always, the monthly t-shirt and pin. So go to lootcrate.com/TESD and enter the code and save 10% off on any new subscription. And please, when you're done with your box, send it to me. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of Loot Crate boxes together so I can build myself a new place after having got evicted. It turns out it would be easier to be on Section 8 than to have money. Because if you have money, now, you know, I mean, I'm talking wealthy. I'm not talking like eating Nature Box, owning a yacht mansion money. I'm talking about, just regular money to get an apartment. That doesn't matter. If you're on Section 8, though, holy shit, man. Not too bad. There's tons of places. Oh, wait. If you want to, please do this. If you want to get a fancy, bigger box, get bigger with Loot Crate DX. I guess there's more stuff. If you want to geek out your pet, try Loot Pets. I'll have no respect for you if you do that. You're a fucking idiot. Sorry, Loot Crate, but that's the way I feel. You try Loot Wear. I mean, God almighty. Was I wrong about these guys? Look at them expanding. It's like fucking a monkey and outbreak and shit. All right, so anyway, Loot Crate, lootcrate.com/TESD, save 10%. It's not for me, but a lot of people like comic book stuff, so go for it. And then the last thing. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Blue Apron. I'm about to get Blue Apron. I want to cook myself something good. Blue Apron, the #1 fresh ingredient recipe delivery service in the country. Their mission is to make incredible home cook. Oh my God, you should see how long this shit is. You would not believe how much they want you to say inside of like 60 seconds. They've established partnerships with over 150 local farms, fisheries, and ranchers. As a result, everything is, fresh and all that stuff. Impact on households. Cooking together builds strong family bonds. Research shows that Blue Apron families cook nearly 3 times more often. I didn't find that. I remember when I used to cook with Pam and Edgar, and like even the slightest misstep resulted in them holding my arm over an open flame, on the gas stove. So, this is debatable, Blue Apron. Those who spend a lot of time in restaurants or high-end grocery chains like BQ Quinn, Fancy Pants, can now spend under $10 per person for a delicious meal. What's coming up? Spicy shrimp and Korean rice cakes with cabbage and furikake. Christ, it sounds like fucking things Japanese businessmen jerk off to. Pork chops and garlic piccata with scallion, rice, and spinach. All right, I can get behind that. I can get behind a good pork chop. Mushroom and chipotle pepper enchiladas with lime sour cream. The fuck? What is it? May 5th? What's with all this? What's all this stuff? Anyway, I don't like chipotle pepper, but I guess I don't have to add it then, right? It's up to me. It's mine. Blue Apron. I bought it. They're not. Don't tell me what to do. Thought starters. Please be conversational and make this your own. Hey, Bri, yeah? Not all ingredients are created equal. Come on, they are too. No. Fresh, high-quality ingredients make a real difference. They do? Well, it's important where where your food comes from. Oh, really? Where's yours come from? Blue Apron? Oh, mine comes from the dumpster usually, or someone else's plate, or, a soup kitchen. Wherever I can find food, pretty much, is where mine comes from. But Blue Apron sounds pretty good. Okay, now, talk about your personal experience with Blue Apron. The meal I cooked, the ingredients overall, how it tasted, how it felt cooking it. Oh my God, I can't imagine the feeling. Imagine the feeling you're going to get as you're cooking this Blue Apron. Come on, man. Why is everyone always fucking overreaching? Probably going to be a good meal. No, definitely going to be a good meal. Ingredients are going to be good and fresh. It's going to taste great. But for fuck's sake, how it felt cooking it? Yes, it was orgasmic. I couldn't believe it. I had to change my underwear 3 fucking times. All right. Additional copy points. It's affordable, a variety, flexible, easy, guaranteed. A call to action. I must read this. If I do not read this under penalty of law, the Blue Apron law, I will be probably charged and indicted and go to fucking Blue Apron jail if I don't read this. So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/TESD. You'll love how good it feels, tastes, to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron, so don't wait. Don't you want to feel good? Come on, Daddy, make me feel good. Come on, give me some of that good stuff. Give me some of that Blue Apron. All right, that's blueapron.com/TESD. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Would you rather be in the Illuminati or part of Anonymous? Anonymous seems so badass. Illuminati seems like eyes wide shut, everybody wearing masks and butt fucking each other.
I gotta be honest. I have so much respect for the people of Anonymous. You know what I mean? That I don't think that I'm up to their level of being part of them. I think,
of course you're not. You don't know shit about computers.
Yeah,
Neither do I. I'm saying
not even computers, Brian. I feel they have life figured out in a way that I never will. I think they're good people. Their heads on their shoulders. And so I don't think
Come on, you can't pander so much. They're gonna know that you're being insincere.
I don't give a shit. I'm being very sincere. Anonymous. I used to be afraid of the mafia, but now I'm not. Now it's just Anonymous. I fear.
Why, I think they go after you?
If they want to, they could. My password's like Tom Sawyer 2 or some shit like that.
Tom Sawyer 2.
Yeah.
Is that because of Rush or because you like?
That's what I was thinking.
Or do you like
Tom Sawyer was already taken?
Or do you like the novel?
I don't want to say. I don't want to give people hints.
Are you a fucking racist or do you just like Canadian metal?
I think the dude who came into the stash that told me he was one of the people that has the keys to the internet.
Yeah.
I believe he was so strange, and he was talking in like he would raise his voice and bring it down. It's during certain times. I believe he was sent by the Illuminati to talk to me that day.
Really? Get him. You think he was sent the keys to the internet?
Yeah.
Was it like a physical key or a key card or like a series of numbers?
Series of numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if the world goes down, there's like 11 people on Earth that have the keys. And he was one of them.
Would that be a good movie? Like someone goes out to assassinate all the people with the keys so they can bring down the world? If because of the key keepers are dead.
Of the internet?
Yeah. Then there's no way to get the internet back up, and then the world will just send into chaos. So
that's a good movie. That's a good plot right there.
Nobody steal that. We're gonna make it in clay next year.
I don't know. I mean, but I wonder though if would it be that horrible if the internet didn't get back up and going?
It would. I'll tell you why. Not because of oh my God, Steve Martin tweeted and everyone's pissed. Because everything is
financially, right?
Financially, all air travel. Shit. When you go on and try to order stuff, everything.
But what I would do,
major financial chaos.
Here's something I can offer. Here's ideas I can offer to the Illuminati. Let's do that. Let's knock the internet off and let's get the guys with the keys to restart it again. But this time, let's not create an internet for everybody. It's only for the privileged and the people who won't abuse it.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
so no trolls, no haters.
Yeah,
how do you stop them?
You gotta go through a background check.
I'd rather just stay off the internet.
Right. You're not going to get on.
Oh, all right.
Don't even worry about it.
You don't even.
One of my boys is one of the key keepers. I can't get on.
No, I will. And that's another thing I can offer the Illuminati.
Yeah.
I will not be swayed by by personal friendships or be like, well, I know this guy. Can we help him out? I'd be like, no, it's either like
He's a troll.
he doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve the internet.
Well, what did I do not to deserve it? You're my lawyer. We're going to fucking trial in 2 weeks.
Fucking attorney you got, man.
What if I order him a 6-pack of Q Brew?
But wouldn't that be a nice way to restart the world? Only certain people on the internet, people who won't be so asinine on the internet. They'll use it for
nice to each other.
But then
no
what's-
porn.
No. We'll use it for shit that's important.
Like porn.
No pornography. I don't even want to go on the internet. So 80% of what I use the internet for anyway is not there.
Check your porn sites.
I think that's a good idea.
Fatstandass.com.
Too bad I'm not on camera right now, so I can blink that to the Illuminati about my idea about.
They're listening.
Yeah, they're definitely listeners, right?
Yeah, that's what we should. That's
Are they all guys? I just
No.
imagine a bunch of guys.
There's actually some animal in the
assholes.
Illuminati.
What's that?
There's actually some non-human species in the Illuminati.
Like a dog gets to keep the key to the internet?
I didn't say. I said
Horse?
a plant.
A fern has a key to the internet?
No, there's a
Tuber.
No, they didn't say that's not one of the ones that has the keys, but there's plant life in
Give
the
a key to
Illuminati.
a potato.
It's a basil.
We got to restart the internet.
That's why you're not getting on.
Because you're an asshole, right?
I just revealed something. I don't even know if I should have revealed it, but I did. And,
You're probably out.
No, not probably.
Like
Not.
we told him a secret, this idiot. Now he's talking about it.
Here I am stepping on blades of grass.
Having no idea. They hold the key to your porn site, your favorite porn site.
Wow.
So it's non-human species.
Yeah.
So it's like what was it? You said Facebook had 37 different.
So I know one of them does. I don't know which one.
Now, when you add, who else is there besides them?
Well, it could have been
Friendster?
like Snapchat or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, or Twitter.
Yeah.
Nah, probably not.
Somebody
Twitter.
offered 37 genders.
That's crazy. That's too many.
Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
too many. Oh,
Whoa.
it's 2017. Yeah, I forgot.
I'm woke,
You're
buddy.
not standing for that.
You know why, Brian? Because it doesn't mean anything to me if other people want to have 37 genders. So I think I support
Not now.
I support their rights to have
Down
them.
the road, maybe.
Well, then
You're trying to get into. You go to a restaurant. There's 37 different bathrooms.
that's great. One will be open.
That's right.
Maybe not.
Suddenly I'm gender fluid, baby.
Actually,
I use whatever one I want.
Right.
Lesbian.
me
Yeah.
and you are we're so 2017 that we're able to go in any one of those bathrooms. We're 37 genders unto ourselves.
That's right. That's right. We're fucking 2017. You're 27 mean, bro.
Yeah.
You're like fucking. You're trying to stop people from expressing themselves.
You
as
and your
they want.
fucking cock can go fucking
Yeah.
spot.
I know my cock is worthless in 2017. Well, it was worthless for the past couple of years, but definitely in 2017.
Take your hate stick and fucking go elsewhere, sir.
We got fucking.
I
We
just want to
got
hear Jay Sargis kids be like, "Hate stick."
we got sticks. We got holes. We got it all, man.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you guys over there.
In fact, I thought a good thing to start the new year out, Walt, would be I would like to make an apology for anything I've said on Tell 'em Steve Dave over the past 6 years that has
See,
offended
this is
anybody.
what happens. And he starts with this bullshit.
Blanket
A
apology.
blanket apology. If I said it and it offended you, then maybe I just didn't know what I was. I just didn't have the
You know what? To be honest, though,
Yeah.
some of the emails I've been getting in, it's not about what you say.
Oh,
It really isn't about what you say.
really?
The unintelligible way in which he says it.
There's nothing I can do. There's very little I can do about that.
Yeah, it's not like you're offending anybody with like taking a stance on certain things.
Okay.
I think it's more about like the shameless
The grandiosity.
Yeah.
The narcissism.
Yeah.
In which
the
way?
unrepentant malignant narcissism.
Like
Okay.
just like
You'll learn a couple
the
things. right here.
dropping of the names. It becomes. I think that's where a lot of people.
He's like, so I'm talking to E.K. Morris. People are like, enough.
I'm in a Marvel comic.
Oh, look at me. You can buy it at merchtable.com.
That's right. If you go to merchtable.com and you're going to be able to buy a signed copy of Brian Quinn's first appearance in the Marvel Universe, Spider-Man, Deadpool,
Number 12.
How did that come about?
Well, you know who wrote it? It was Nick Giovanetti, longtime View Askew employee / person that left.
Just breeds talent, View Askew,
It
doesn't
sure does. Sure. Yeah.
Right?
Fuck yeah. He's been writing with Paul Scheer for years now, the comedian, and this is like their third or fourth comic for Marvel that they've done. They wrote a pilot for Adult Swim that was fucking unbelievably funny. And he was writing it, and he said, how about I put you in? And I was touched and honored. So
I didn't get that call.
Well, you haven't talked to Nick in 15, 16 years, and the only time we bring him up on the show, you're always like, I don't like that guy. He quit.
Yeah, he quit on me.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, though, if you want to get a copy of that, it's first printing.
First printing.
Signed by BQ.
Signed twice.
Twice for some reason.
You sign the cover and you sign the page where you appear.
Right.
You can go to tellhemstevedave.com. They'll direct you to Merch Table,
Right.
and you can buy a copy of
And
that.
we only ordered like 100 copies.
Yeah, we didn't go crazy. We don't know.
Pick up a Tell 'em Steve Dave coffin while you're there. on the merch table.
This could be your first appearance. Could go for big bucks down the road.
You never know, dude.
What do ours go for? We've appeared in comics before.
The accelerators, right?
I was thinking more about
You were in the Oni Press ones, right?
Oni Press, yeah, back in the day.
Oh yeah,
They got to be going.
They go for like $30.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going on
have
eBay right now.
Yeah.
Damn, I have to buy them on eBay.
Yeah, I was very. I'm in it. I was very touched. It was a dream come true. I bought the original artwork.
Oh yeah.
You're not in any Blue Juice comics, right?
No,
I don't think so.
they haven't done. They haven't done it for me.
It's cool to be in a Blue Juice comic,
Uh-huh.
but to be in a Marvel comic.
Hey,
Tom
man.
Mom's like, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I mean,
No, take nothing away. But come on, man. I mean, you're talking like
I'm in
Marvel.
the 616, baby. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like he's Spider-Man, Deadpool. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal.
I share a scene with Spider-Man and Deadpool. That's fucking crazy, man.
That's
and you're a lover of comics too.
Oh yeah,
So
it's my thing,
even
baby.
More the big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, I'm
that's
very
a huge
excited.
deal. I mean, it's cool to be in anybody's comic book. Don't get me wrong, but to be in a Marvel comic,
And to
It's
be
just cooler.
written
well,
in,
it's that's insane.
it is insane. It was great. I was really touched. And Nick, Nick's been a very good friend of mine over the years. So I was just happy for him that he even got the opportunity to do that. It's just great. It's just good feelings all around.
So wait, what were we talking
So
about?
that was it.
before?
That was my contribution to the Overkill.
Okay.
I think that's my letter of acceptance. I may not be able to talk about it anymore. That may be the last time I'll be able to talk about letters or contact with the Illuminati.
You can't talk about Q-Brew. You can't talk about the Illuminati. What the fuck are we talking about?
Well, no, there's plenty of things I'll still be able to talk about. But if you see weird or hear weird things on the podcast and you think that you're like it's skipping or something, they may just be me having to communicate a la like
Like a public service announcement?
Yeah.
Like that?
oh no, you're like
Like a number station.
Yeah, like a number station. If you hear that at various times throughout the year, no cause for concern. That's just me getting the word out to somebody
Right.
who's listening
Or-
I need to communicate with.
Or subtly influencing your mind. And if that's the case, Walt has your best interest at heart.
Yes, if I have to play something that may alter your state of mind for a few minutes, it's all for the betterment of mankind. And don't be concerned. Eventually.
Will it be subtle?
No, subtlety is not.
Whoa, what are you doing? This is crazy. This is one of your Illuminati messages?
Go to merch table.
How's he making that voice?
Go buy Spider-Man Deadpool 12.
Such like a sort of a light Asian accent.
First appearance of Brian Quinn. It's going to be worth. Could be worth triple figures one day.
Could be worth nothing.
Could be worth nothing. It's all a crapshoot when you're.
Yeah.
It's Deadpool and Spidey, so it's probably a large print run.
A pretty significant print run, but it doesn't matter though.
I wasn't allowed to talk about it before they released it, so we bought a bunch because we just wanted to make sure that listeners would be able to get it. Mm-hmm. And then Walt was like, "You should sign it," and then we were like, "We should jack up the price."
This is we shit.
What's this we?
Whoa! Don't put that on me. You give them away. Give them away at the front counter.
What?
Yeah.
Give them away?
Give them away.
Let's cut that out, Declan.
Oh, what?
These guys are going crazy.
All right. So, anybody else got?
Yeah, I got
something, Q.
Well, it's more of a continuation of the Prussian kissing devil.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But you will. Anybody who comes into the stash will note that it is now on permanent display.
Residing.
Yes.
On loan from the Brian Quinn.
Yeah, I had to get it out of my house. An aunt gave me $5 at a meet and greet, and it was day one of the 4 days that we were on the road, and I just forgot.
It's like you bought 5 low end hot dogs with it.
And then, you know what? They did a cool thing too. They gave me
This is real meat, right?
they gave me five $1 coins. 5 $1 gold coins.
This listener
Yeah.
that you met at a meet and greet.
Yeah, and said, "Could you give this to Prussian Kissing Devil?" And gave me a note to give to him, and I completely fucking forgot. And
They're dead now?
no, but I started having the cats are fucking freaking out, and because I had it displayed in my house, and I started having nightmares. And
About what?
I would just wake up unsettled. I had this weird dream about my grandfather. He was screaming at me, but no words were coming out. It was really bizarre. And this shit just kept happening. And then whatever, a bad vibe had just settled in, so, and then I was like, what the fuck? And then my mind went back to the skull. And then of course I was like, shit, I forgot to, and of course I couldn't find those 5 fucking gold coins.
Yeah, because you spent them on hot dogs.
Yeah, fucking slop.
So
It was back in 2016 before you got the Nordic track.
I went to the local
hot dogs on the bike.
I went to the local Santander bank, and I got 5, and I gave them to the skull, and I said to it, "Look, I don't know what the fucking note said, and I apologize, but
You should know.
Oh, so you half-assed it.
I did all I could. I did all I could. I can't find the note."
Right.
But that's saying, if you are listening to this and you are the one who did it,
And you're still alive.
I'm assuming this is on me, not on her. Go ahead and just mail
Maybe
your.
the skull will punish her.
I think I was getting
you.
the business in. The cats were fucking freaking out. I couldn't
spraying
sleep. They weren't spraying, but they wouldn't go near it.
Smells like urine.
They wouldn't go near it. And anytime,
Hitting the skull in the ass.
I would carry the kitten around. Well, it's not a kitten, but I carry my Brooklyn cat around. Right. And one time I went near the skull and her claws just came out and fucking scratched my arm and ran off. So I wanted it out of my house.
Speaking about the trial.
Yeah.
This is a big point of contention, is the skull.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
People have written in and said
you're
that
full of shit.
Yeah, that you're lying to the audience about the skull, and that this is all BS, and
all right,
it's disingenuous, and you never were that guy before.
Yeah, then something happened to me that changed it.
Just letting you know.
All right. So how about your fucking time phone? That's okay? Like that? Everybody believes that? Fucking stupid cocksuckers.
Because we have proof of it. I showed you video.
I have a skull.
Yeah, but we don't know.
So woke. Fucking stupid cocksuckers.
Yeah, but that's
fucking
just your word.
I love that time phone. What's this, a skull? You fucking morons. Fuck you.
I showed you fucking Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, he was on a time phone.
It's not like I made it up out of the blue. I said, here are some documentation, here's some video, some film footage.
Yeah, but
of Henry Ford in a fucking stagecoach talking on a time phone. Charlie Chaplin talking on a time phone.
Right.
Mike Tyson fight. I showed you another time phone.
Right.
I mean, it's not.
And these fucking moronic ants believe that shit. But this skull, they're like, no way.
Well, they were
probably not even a real skull. How can we be talking about made up shit on this show? Like fucking
overkill.
Yeah, suck it, you morons. Fucking
but
assholes.
they have no ability to go look for themselves because there's nothing on the internet. There's no record.
Somebody sent in a whole fucking 5-page tale about it, and the skull's right here in the stash.
Hey, again though, to your email though. So there's
Yeah.
no footprint. There's no digital footprint of the Persian kissing skull.
Some girl said she saw the
Persian kissing skull.
Prussian kissing skull.
someone tweeted that her boyfriend had seen a documentary about it.
Yeah, it's out there.
It's out there. You
did-
just
was
gotta
it-
look.
There's a documentary that only one person saw.
Well, how am I responsible for this woman's boyfriend and what she said he
So
saw?
when you saw this, you saw this tweet,
I did see it, yeah.
and it didn't make you go like, "Well, I want to see that documentary."
Of course it did. I couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it. But what does that mean?
That it doesn't exist.
Maybe it didn't come out yet. He works in like an editing house or something. It hasn't come out yet.
Or maybe it was suppressed.
Oh, I bet you the Illuminati
right?
fucking stomped on
Pressed it. That's possible.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Possible.
like suddenly, like I'm being held to a standard of realism on Overkill. Like, fuck you guys. Like, you sound so fucking dumb, you morons.
These are people that are going to be voting in your tribe.
Fuck them. Oh wait, that's right.
Wait a minute though, but what prior to the skull story though?
Yeah.
What other category or what other topic have we brought to the table on Overkill that would be so polarizing as the kissing skull? Because there's no way to like. It's only your story that you heard from a third party though.
Okay.
But like other stories, we're able to look at documentation on the internet to be like, well, we can weigh the evidence. The only evidence is your word. That's why some people.
Well,
are
there's
like,
a skull right there.
right now there's a skull in the stash.
So, like, what am I supposed to do when something like that happens? I'm supposed to be like, well, I'm gonna fucking ruin the sanctity of Overkill because I don't have a fucking documentary on the skull. That's what these people are complaining about.
Well, I don't think you should be so hostile though. Like you like when people went
I
up
disagree.
to Buzz, and they
Yeah.
were like, you didn't land on the moon. Did he fucking go out?
Yeah, he
and
fucking punched people.
Somebody, yeah.
That's right, he did. All right, sorry, but like most people, when they don't get that hostile,
Good enough
though,
for Buzz.
they don't get all hissy as soon as someone calls them and that might not be true. I mean, you can't.
You're right.
expect
You
to
know what?
have
You're
won
absolutely
over
right.
The entire audience.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Walt. Jesus.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Walt. You're right. Anyway, there's the skull.
But the skull is here now.
I like how it's like, well, my cat started going crazy and scratching me. I started having awful nightmares, so I'm going to bring it here and put it where you work every day.
Well, I'm not concerned about the skull. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm a part of an organization that does not deal in.
We're bigger than Prussian kissing skulls.
Yeah, we're a lot bigger and better than a skull.
I believe you.
And we have more. We just got more mojo
Maybe they can find something out. They can talk to some of the guys.
about the skull.
Yeah, down at the hall.
You know what?
The lodge. Well, all right. I do already notice that there are.
Brian, people were mad at you too.
Really?
Yeah, they said that you allowed the Q to come in with this story and not call him on it at all.
But what's the call?
Well, you didn't call him to question anything. You just swallowed it and didn't offer
That's what I'm best at.
And they say
Swallow
you're better
black
than that.
foam.
You're
Black
better
head.
than that. People emailed me and said
Dark
that the fact that you would not weigh in at all made them very disappointed in you.
Really?
Yeah.
I disappointed somebody, huh? Was it my parents that wrote in? Any number of
That
friends?
it's not the Tell 'em Steve Dave way that like in the past, like we have gone after like John Edwards, Priscilla Brown.
But all Q said though was, he's like, this is what they told me.
I'm just telling you what the
Yeah, like what part of the story might not that like my only involvement in the story was that I felt I should turn around and go into that place. Mm-hmm. That's it. Literally, I don't have any other.
Grilled you on that.
I guess.
I'm just telling you. I thought you wanted to hear this.
Okay.
I don't believe in much. I believe in the skull.
Well, it's here. It's here, and you already have like people are you have a New Zealand 5 spot in there.
Yeah, somebody from New Zealand sent in some money, and I presented it to the skull. He had love problems.
Love problems.
Again, A member of the Illuminati sitting right here. I just solved that other fuckhead's love problems when he couldn't watch television.
Yeah, that was solved. He still can't watch television.
Yeah, but he's happy now. He's happy.
Yeah.
Did he take the guy in the possession of the skull advice, or the guy who's got all the made all the right moves in his love life? Did he take yours to advice?
All the right moves.
Right? Whose advice did he take?
To yours.
Yeah.
And he's happy.
But
He
yeah,
took
I got
the
a guy
with
from
documentation at the time.
I got some fuckhead from New Zealand could just fucking send me an email. I solved the guy with the television, but yet he still wants to give money to the skull.
Right.
Well, maybe he heard what you said. You're just like, just keep your eyes on the floor, keep your head down, and hope for the best.
No, that is not what I said.
Turn the channel.
You're rewriting history.
Turn the channel and just shut up.
No, I told him until things cool down.
You're right. It's heated.
Until things cool down.
You're watching Game of Thrones.
You watch shows that aren't going to cause any problems,
right?
And those shows will still be there. It's not like we don't live in an age where Game of Thrones is at an arm's reach at any given moment.
You know what? I agree with you. Once she cheats on him, sucks some other guy's cock. He walks in on it as he's fucking jizzing all over her face.
Oh, now you're...
Oh, cool. Now I can watch Game of Thrones again. Awesome. This is awesome.
Oh, now you want to get real. Now you want to bring in the real. Now you want to get give the passion to this guy. But accuse this skull is a curse, and you're like, really?
A curse. Spooky. I can't wait till he sees it. I can't wait till he looks at her phone and sees pictures of facials all over his girlfriend. I should have been watching that show for years.
No, brother.
He's
going to be able to.
I got cooked.
Wearing the horns.
That dude is going to be first he's going to be happy right now.
Right. Nobody hears this. He won't be.
And then B, is it, like I said, at a certain point, he'll be able to watch that show with no ramifications, no problems.
Right.
And he got the best of both worlds then.
How does she know he's even fucking watching the show when he's at home? Like he has to tell her? Like, what kind of homo is this guy? He's like, oh my God, watch the show. I better fess up.
Well, if he's watching it on demand.
Oh, she's going to look at his
So now she's checking up on him?
I don't know.
That would be a problem.
I don't think she is, though. It's not that crazy. It's not fucking it's not some sort of lunacy over there. It's just.
It is lunacy. Are you kidding me? There's nothing an adult shouldn't be able to watch short of like child porn or something that she's like, oh my God, this is what you're watching? Not like one of the most popular shows on TV because there's a couple of titties in it. That's craziness.
For now, it's just a temporary thing.
A couple months, couple years, things
just hang on,
settle down.
Hang on, buddy.
Hang in there. Be cool. Be cool.
Let the episodes build up.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have like fucking 19 seasons that I wrote a binge on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this guy. I gotta tell you, man, I'm not even kidding around. Ever since the skull came into my life, same thing. I got evicted through a fucking processing mistake.
What we never said was, this is if I'm lying, Walt, you tell him if I'm lying.
I will.
After the show was over, I gave him his $5 back that I gave to the skull. Because even I was just like, I mean, what are the chances of it?
You don't want to take a chance.
No, I just gave it back to Brian. His gift to the skull, I just gave back.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Since I gave that back to you.
Thanks to this asshole. And the fucking skull.
Yeah.
But, get him scoffed at the skull, would you say, right? He didn't put the money down. And I don't know if he's ever been happier, though.
Well, I gave him his money
because he got more burgers than he was entitled to?
No, but he also, his love life is through the roof. I think he is so happy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very, very, very happy with.
Did he look happy to you today?
He looked pretty fucking miserable.
It had nothing to do with his girlfriend, no.
Right, but what about the other parts of his life?
His work girlfriend had a lot to do with it.
So everything's going fine with the girl he sees 3 times a year, but here at work is miserable, and you think the skull is helping him out?
I don't think I would really disagree with you calling it miserable.
Did you take out your Christmas blues on him? You think it was like
rightfully
a little unfair?
So.
Oh no, it was rightful.
I think so. Yeah, he
just.
He does I don't like when someone just Yeah, I'm not going to get into it, but he definitely would say he's felt no ramifications from the skulls.
Right. What does he know? He's got autism.
But
He said things couldn't be better.
well, that's just ignorance.
Yeah, really. Like the level for him being happy is so much lower
Than yours?
Yeah. That bar is set high for me, man. That's why we're in San Diego. I remember the exact fucking moment, the exact place we were standing. Q goes, I don't think happiness is in the cards for you. That's his exact fucking statement. And he was right.
Just accept it.
He was right. This is like how long ago? It's like
This is
15
a
years
long
ago.
time ago. Yeah.
He cursed me, you in the skull.
Well,
I'm having nightmares too.
you know what? Give the $5.
I'm going to give it today before I leave, see if things turn
Yeah.
around. For real. I'm not even kidding around.
Shit got real. With
But
this
why?
thing.
But why? If it was
Shit got real.
if it was what it say if it is what you say it is,
Yeah.
why would it take it out on its new owner in that way of like having your cats claw you, having visions of your grandfather?
Because I
haunt
didn't
you?
give it. Because somebody gave me a gift for it, and I didn't give it to it.
Yeah, you don't believe in God, right?
I
don't
know.
The importance was not. You didn't give a shit, man.
You're an
$5
atheist,
here.
correct?
Oh, you got your $5.
Yeah.
I am currently an atheist. Yes.
But if you're willing to think that there's something more than what meets the eye with the skull,
Right.
how can you truly say though that there's not a chance that there's a God then?
Yeah. I mean, I guess what I mean is like I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm not saying that that's for fucking real. I was just reporting what happened and what's been going on with me.
You must deep down. I think you do believe it though.
I have, yeah, I do kind of, because everything around that skull has been weird. Has been very odd for me.
Would you be open to having a priest come in and look at the skull on mic?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I'd do that.
let's see if we can get if there's any members of the Catholic clergy who listen to Tell 'em Steve Dave.
It's a huge segment of our audience.
Can you email kmuse2@gmail? You can call in.
So it has to be a Catholic priest. It can't be like Mike.
Mike?
Yeah, he's ordained and
Wait, Mike Zapsik?
yeah.
He fucking took a class online, and he's the guy that's going to tell us if the fucking skull has any mojo.
I'm asking you. This is a
No,
question for you.
not at all. No,
All right.
we want somebody with
You
that.
need like an exorcist.
We want none. Well, fuck yeah. I mean, that'd be great if we can get an exorcist, but I doubt an exorcist listens to Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Hey,
But if anybody
you never
know-
know. If
but
you're
if-
an exorcist,
But if maybe somebody listening may know an exorcist, though.
Do we know another person in the paranormal society besides those fuckers that pissed all over my toilet?
that was our only link to the.
We had a
paranormal
guy who
world.
wrote a book. Remember? He came in on one of the very first Overkills. He was actually in store.
Can we get him back?
I don't even remember his name.
I don't remember the book or anything.
Yeah, he
about
was
it.
like a cryptozoological book he wrote.
Oh yeah.
But we want somebody in
I
the
do remember that.
Catholic Church, because I want to try to, while he's here to talk about the skull, maybe he can get you back in.
Well, I did go to mass on Christmas.
What'd you do that for?
You did.
My mom wanted me to go.
Oh, did
yeah,
she?
That's a revelation right there in itself.
yeah.
Now you're going to sit there and say something kooky's not going on.
I'm saying something kooky is going on.
How did it feel to be back in those pews?
I honestly, I was a little shocked at
On your knees
two
in the Catholic
things.
Church.
Two things. One, man, they really don't change that
Can you
up.
spare a dollar for an old altar boy? Father?
How's your faith, Father?
Q, don't listen to him. Q, you're the door is open.
I like the demon.
crack. And you can come through. Come on back over here, Q.
I gotta
Stay away from Johnson. He's
Don't
not
go towards the light. Don't-
It's not going to.
It's not for you.
That is not the side you want to be on. When the rapture comes,
Yeah.
you don't want to be standing next to Brian Johnson. I'm telling you, you do not want to be standing.
Swept up in that net.
That's where all the lightning's hitting.
I'm telling you, man, that is you don't want to be on the same block. You don't want to live on that block, even if you go to church every day. If you live in the same fucking apartment complex,
You're guilty by association just for oh my
But
God.
that's how'd that come about though?
My mother just was
Midnight
going,
Mass?
and I knew not midnight mass. It was Christmas Day, and my mother was going, and I knew it would make her happy. So something in me was just like, just go,
Something in you.
just go with your mom, make her happy.
See, for me, it would be the endless fucking nagging if I didn't do it.
She didn't even ask you to go.
She
right?
didn't even ask me. No. I told her I'd go. And then she was really happy I went. And the mass, it just has not changed at all. It's the same. Like, they don't update that shit for anything.
Yeah.
Well, that's for a reason, man. They just can't like cater to the people who are like
Where are all the unpractical jokes?
they got to keep
with
it.
the kids.
I mean, like thousands of years of tradition, man.
Yeah. And they had a very gory fucking Christ on the cross. I was so shocked at it.
When we went to Mark's funeral, I thought the same thing. I was like, what a fucking bizarre religion. Like so grotesque.
It was very weird. Like, it was very realistic and very, very gory, this
You don't
Christ.
you don't want anybody to forget the suffering he went through for you.
And how long?
me.
How long was it?
And you.
Me? No,
Even
me.
you.
It was an
Not
hour.
me. I'm down with the Antichrist.
You know how many emails I get? I'm going to get about this. People can't stand it
What?
if I talk about this.
About religion?
Yeah, it's especially about God. I
Welcome.
get so angry.
Welcome to my fucking world, bro. People don't like
Well,
when
you know
I talk.
what? I don't throw a little hissy fit and stomp my feet though and get mad at them. You know what I write back to them?
What?
I understand that it may make you upset, and if you have to stop listening, I understand, but I'll still continue to pray for you.
Just cost us a t-shirt, you douche.
And I know there's probably somebody listening that could testify that I've written that.
I
many
believe
times.
you. I believe you.
You just copy and paste hundreds of emails a day.
I don't get them that often, but any time, like you can see the rage and the anger in some of the listeners who, when you talk about this stuff,
They're the people that aren't into God.
oh yeah, they're so anti-God, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Really? So what is your advice for how I handle these Prussian kissing devil
Well, I'm
haters?
really happy to hear that. that I think what could be happening here,
Yeah.
if I was to go based just upon my my gut and my Illuminati training, that you have been in a struggle
Yeah.
of sorts, and I think you've made a lot of good decisions so far. The skull is now out of your house.
Right.
You went to God's house. You got the skull out of your house, and you put your ass in God's house.
That's true. That is the timeline.
On Christmas.
So what?
Deal.
So what?
That's when church is packed. It's the rest of the year that, like, if he went on like fucking Flag Day or Arbor Day, then I'd be like, oh shit, he's down, man. Christmas is the easiest time to go. Because everybody else is there.
But it's not
he's
easy.
There. He's like, yeah, he wants people to see him. He's like, ooh, I'm fucking famous. Look at me.
No. I think he went even though
worship God.
that could hurt him. That could hurt him in
Oh,
this
really?
climate,
They
though.
could cancel it.
We
Yeah,
are
you're
so
right.
persecuted, us Christians now and Catholics, that him going there was actually detrimental to
It was
his
a
celebrity.
bold move on Q's part to be like, I love God.
Well, he just went like it was something inside him stirred.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he gave the skull away and he went to church with his mother. That's some powerful shit.
I didn't even eat with my parents. Like, I went outside and had a fire. Like, they have a fire ring, so I just ate alone. Where'd everyone?
Are you going to put that $5 in that skull?
I got it, dude.
There you go.
I was saying, I'm having nightmares where the cast of these nightmares are people pulled from, like, first grade. Like faces from, like, elementary school. It's really weird.
I know it's not
like
weird.
Deep down,
It's not weird.
Look,
You've been looking at pictures, old pictures of us of our classes. That's why you've been thinking about it.
No. This is prior to that. This is prior to that thing that I posted. That picture. I found a picture of fifth grade as the year me and Walt first met.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Will you post it online?
Yeah.
Where?
I think I have it in my phone.
Hold on. I want to see this shit.
Yeah. People were bad guessers. Do you think this is weird? Look, I'll post this too. My nephew gave this to my mom. My mother's Pam is a big wine drinker. This is like a wine thing that he got her.
Of a dog sipping wine.
I think it's like a wolf on his
I think
back.
that's weird.
Yeah, it just strikes me as strange.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Did you collect wolf stuff too?
No?
When are you going to see Oh Hello on Broadway?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's weird,
That's
right?
very bizarre. All right, so this is you guys. What? You're both. I see you. I know Johnson. I know what you look like. Walt's going to be. You're both on the same photo?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are like, we can't see it, jerk-offs.
I'm sure.
They can go to your Twitter.
Yeah, you can go to our Twitter at tellhimstevedave.com.
Fuck, I can't really tell which one's Walt.
Also, you know what occurred to me, Walt? My girlfriend is in this picture. She's right next to you. Walt's hair was much curlier and longer when he was young.
That's not Walt.
That's Walt.
That's Walt?
Yeah.
That's you?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I remembered every single person's name.
I would never, I mean, I was just, it was process of elimination, but if you put me in a schoolyard full of kids, I wouldn't be able to pick you out. Wow.
The bottom one.
You had cool hair back then, bro. That was your girl
was
with the jacked up teeth?
My girl, yeah. And
Hey.
the side swept hair.
We're no tooth shaming.
You're right. You're absolutely
she's a
right.
fifth grader.
You're right. I
gonna give her a
apologize.
name. Now
I apologize.
I
I
can't even
apologize. I'm learning.
Teeth shaming in fucking 2017. What the fuck, bro?
When are you going to see Hello, bro? Oh, hello.
I think it's the 15th January, I think.
You got an overkill, bro?
It was going to be the kissing skull. I didn't know Q was bringing it in.
Oh, go for it.
What do you mean?
That was it. I was going to tell you how fucking awful everything has been going. But instead, since
Well, what was so awful though? What's happening?
getting fucking evicted?
Getting evicted though, you didn't pay your rent
No, I did pay it. I have the check that they sent
You were late
back.
with the rent.
I was not late with the rent.
on a consistent basis.
All right, that's true.
Yeah, so
But not
that's
so
you
late.
can't-
Not so late that they would have evicted. I think they had a personal grudge against me because they had the money. And I even said to the guy,
I think that's probably true too, but it has nothing to do with a skull.
I think it's because of the two motorcycles in the spot.
yeah,
I think it's
believe it's
because
because you got a loud mouth and you complain
I'm
about shit.
so
Whoa.
quiet. Oh, bullshit. I'm so
You don't
quiet.
complain to the whatever it's called, the head of the
board?
society.
No, not really. There's stuff I could have complained about.
You
In
didn't
fact, I said I didn't complain on purpose because I'm not a fucking rat. People with like illegal daycares going on.
you never made one complaint in the whole time you were there.
Never.
Really?
Never. Nope. I never.
There was no argument, no blow-ups with people with old ladies.
No.
Wow.
Nope. I got along with
Kept your nose
with
clean,
my
huh?
neighbors.
No screen gates.
No screen gates. No, I kept to myself. I only talked to Luke and Lamont, my neighbors, two separate neighbors. Lamont moved.
Now, did the skull come into your life before the eviction? I thought
Yes.
it was before the eviction. Q
Happened
introduced the skull.
post.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like a week or two later.
Yeah.
Really?
And I did give him the $5 back. I was like, it's probably not real, but don't worry about it.
Okay,
now
so
look at me.
but is that really like? I mean,
Ah,
I know it could. I know
Terrifying.
that, but it's not like you lost your home, though. You could just get another apartment, though.
Yeah, it's easy when you're like, hey, I got evicted from the last place. What do you think?
I didn't say it's. I didn't say it's easy, but I don't think it was like you walked out of there and everybody was crying, and it was just like this is more of an inconvenience.
Oh boy, Luke cried. Oh, you mean us? We weren't crying.
Yeah,
No, I was mad. I started giving people shit down at the office.
but is that really the
Stupid.
only thing you can point
There's
to?
a lady. Her last name is Hogue. And I started calling her boss Hog to her face. It probably didn't help my case, but I didn't give a fuck. There was a part like there was a moment where they said that they took everything out of the apartment, but they didn't. I don't know why they said they did. But there was a moment of like, you know what? I told Troy, I was like, I almost wish that I smoked so I could go out for a pack of cigarettes and just never come back. You know, just like go out there and fucking take my bike and just fucking go.
And you could do that without buying a pack of cigarettes.
I could, but the pack of cigarettes is such a great fucking like. What would you call it?
Well, why don't you just? I'm going out for a dozen eggs.
Oh, I'm
going up for a 6-pack.
Yeah, a 6-pack of donuts.
Q's beer.
Q's brew.
Brew.
That starts my downward spiral into alcoholism. I'd be a terrible alcoholic. I bought like over the holidays. I drank some vodka. It's just not me, man. It's so like we've talked about so much liquid. How could anyone ingest that much liquid in order to get drunk?
Oh, I did pretty good the other night.
Bourbon, Woodford Reserve. I do like that. But like, what, I got to drink a whole bottle? It doesn't seem to affect me anymore.
You're talking beer? No, you're talking vodka.
First I was talking vodka, then bourbon. I don't drink beer now. I don't like it.
I don't know. That is odd because I had dinner with Toodles the other night. Actually, first time I seen him in like 16 years, and we drank whiskey and it got crazy. Yeah. No, just in terms of alcohol, like consumption.
I don't have any vices. I got to come up with a new vice.
No,
that isn't true.
You don't handle vices well.
Yeah, that's true.
But what else though happened that was so horrible though?
Well, that's not bad. Getting kicked out of your.
It shouldn't be getting that there.
Because he had a place to slide right into though.
What if I didn't though?
But you did. Because if you didn't, that means the skull was fucking out to fuck with you then if you didn't. But you did.
What about all these bad dreams that I've been having for years?
I don't know, Walt. I mean, it's pretty traumatic to lose your...
Yeah, like Sage got uprooted. I got to fucking drive longer to get her to school every day.
But you're not living...
that affects her as
you're
I
not
scream
living
out
at
on
the
the way.
bus station though.
No, I'm not in the bus station.
You know, you're not living like under a tarp in the woods.
Not a sweet tarp.
That guy, the ant that sent in the Legend of the Skull never wrote again, huh? Never answered any.
No, never did.
Who wrote this?
You got to write in again, buddy, if you're listening.
Killing of America.
We need you.
I've seen this. It's pretty great.
What?
Documentary called The Killing of America.
Who killed America?
No, The Killing of America. Do you want to know about some Hitler-ing shit, Walt?
Yeah.
Yeah, since
what has Walt ever said no?
Sort of overlapped.
Have I ever said no to something Hitler-esque?
Let's see. Jan Roger Hendon sent us something, Walt. She came across Hitler News. I like when people send in Hitler. A lot of people send in the same stuff.
Yeah, it seems to break. The internet like picks up on it, and then other people see it, and then I
This I thought was interesting in this day and age that anyone in any country is like, sure, let's throw a fucking Nazi-themed Christmas special. Why wouldn't we? The principal of a Taiwanese school whose students held a mock Nazi rally for a Christmas parade has resigned. A name that I cannot possibly pronounce, head of a school that I can't pronounce, that's in a town I can't pronounce, said he took full responsibility and apologized. The rally featured a parade of swastika banners and a cardboard tank carrying one student performing a Nazi salute. Look at how fucking involved this is.
Oh my God, that's like End of Raiders of the Lost Ark shit.
It's fucking nuts. Look at that. Like, where did they get the
It's a fucking Nazi rally.
It's a full-on Nazi rally.
What country is this?
Taiwan.
That is shocking.
Can this be a combo of you hit learn something new every day and world's greatest shitholes? Can we
Is Taiwan a shithole? I thought it was pretty developed, right?
Well, I mean, how developed can they be if they're in school? The public schools are holding Nazi rallies.
Well, this one in particular. I mean, this is one school. You certainly can't hold the entire country responsible for. But I mean, the channels it had to go through to get to the point where they're like, let the rally begin. Like, it's fucking crazy that no one's like, I don't know.
Do you think that?
Like, even I would, like, if I worked at the school, I'm the janitor. I'm like, I don't know. Like, maybe this isn't such a great idea.
What was Taiwan's involvement in World War II? Maybe they weren't. Maybe it just wasn't a big deal for them.
Well, they were a part of China at that point, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I believe.
I'm not sure.
This is where everyone's like, you fucking dummies trying to be smart.
That's never happened.
Taiwan, officially the Republic of China, is a state in East Asia. Blah, blah, blah. Island.
Well,
rapid economic growth in the 60s.
Begs the question, what was China's involvement in World War II? I mean, they had to get
fucking... Red China back then? The communist?
They had to get hassled.
They hassled the Chinese? I mean, this is way too long of a Wikipedia page to try to read to figure out.
China, World War II.
They've been around for a while.
Looks like they had problems with Japan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
like-
China doesn't like Japan.
Well, so they were probably like, what the fuck do I care about Germany? I got Japan right on my goddamn ass
Yeah,
here.
right on our balls. The Israeli Economic and Cultural Office would also be invited to address students. I guess he's going to be like, yo, guys. The paper said some students opted for the Nazis for Christmas and Thanksgiving costume parade because they could easily convert their school uniforms. That doesn't say a lot about their uniforms either. After the images emerged, some guy, Israel's representative in Taiwan, wrote on the mission's Facebook page, "It is deplorable and shocking that 7 decades only after the world had witnessed the horrors of the Holocaust, a high school in Taiwan is supporting such an outrageous action. They strongly condemn it, blah, blah, blah." Everything you would expect somebody to say who's fucking has a shred of sanity. Holy shit, here's another one that's sort of there's a Japanese boy band. You don't think about that really, right? Other countries having boy bands except for like One Direction.
No, I don't think of that shit.
Right? Well, there's Japanese boy bands, Q, and they appeared on national television dressed in uniforms resembling Nazis.
Resembling Nazis or Nazi uniforms?
I mean, I don't know. Would you look at that and be like, oh, they look
I would
like
never
Nazis?
look at that and say that looks like Nazis. That looks more like the Matrix than anything else.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that.
But, you know what? They should have been sensitive and avoided any possible connections. To
You know what
Nazi
they should have
party.
done? They should have taken a page out of
Hashtag
Joey
woke.
Fatone's book.
Yeah.
Not dressed as a Nazi ever.
That's
You will
right.
not- you're not going to find any picture. You might find them in like overalls.
Sure. Right. Maybe like offensively colored jackets.
Yeah, you're not going to see them in any Nazi shit though. No
Right.
swastikas.
Joey Fatone may have done offensive to style. You know,
It was the 90s though.
it was the 90s.
Bubblegum.
Yeah. But definitely not. Definitely not anything like that.
No, he didn't have any iron crosses that you could see.
No,
I know
guy
he has
had
an iron cross tattooed on his ass. He told me
He,
about that.
he had,
I know I'm not supposed to tell secrets.
he had Superman symbols and stuff like that.
Did he?
Fatone. Oh, that was his big thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They're famous for dressing up as schoolboys. Can Angus Young still pull a schoolboy look off, Walt?
I don't think the AC/DC's touring anymore.
No, they are.
I heard that they're done.
After the singer, the Brian Johnson guy.
That's crazy.
got
Why would they
booted out.
bother going on without him?
Well, they got,
Money.
what's his name?
But how old are they? Do they still need money?
It's the only reason, right? It's the only possible reason they would still put their body through that kind of rigor.
Yeah, like the Stones. Like, why do they keep doing it? You would figure at a point you'd be like, you know what, fuck it. Let's see. Let's look up the AC/DC tour. There are no
look,
tour dates currently listed.
the Rolling Stones are still alive and they're still putting out music.
Mm-hmm.
And they still love it. If the lead singer of the band leaves,
Like if Mick Jagger
and you're in
left.
your fucking 60s, don't you think it's time to wrap it up?
Well, he did. The singer did a podcast interview with what's his name, Jim Brewer, and Brian Johnson made it sound like he sort of got a very unceremonious booting. Later on he went back on it, but in the moment,
Really?
made it sound like they were like, "Hey, you're out," and then they sort of
Because his voice was shot.
I guess
I was hearing.
I was hearing.
He
That's what they said,
couldn't
his hearing.
perform live anymore because his hearing was going.
Yeah, it was like 75% gone or whatever.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. That reminds me. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, I mean I don't know. No, we just started talking about AC/DC.
We have we're doing a special episode of Tell 'em Steve Dave. We discussed this a little bit. A guy in my firehouse, his son was born with some hearing issues. He needs one of those brain implants to hear, this kid.
Cochlear implant.
Yeah, and
Some people say that that's turning on the community.
well,
I know people personally who will not wear their cochlear implant because they're like, it's like a fatty getting thin. I'm not going to turn my back on my fat community.
all right.
All right.
Well,
I'm going
he's
back on my resolution.
he's like 3 years old, so I don't know that he can make these choices yet. But
he doesn't have a stance.
yeah. Anyway, my buddy in the firehouse, he's a great guy, one of the best guys I work with. So we're going to do a Tell 'em Steve Dave episode that we're going to hand off to him that I believe he's going to sell on Bandcamp.
Okay.
Under his own thing. And we are going to allow listeners to choose the episode. We're going to do 5.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I love
5
that.
topics.
Yeah, things they want us to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you want to send in the topics that you want us to talk about, we're going to pick 5, and then that day we're going for the first time ever do a Ant Run episode of Tell 'em Steve Dave that we're doing for charity that we'll give off to my buddy, and I'm sure the pricing, if it's not pick whatever you want for it, it'll be very reasonable, but it is going to help a great guy, a great fireman, who does a lot for people. So that's coming, I guess, if we record it in January, February.
Where should they send their suggestions?
I guess, I guess KMUs, no?
Okay. KMUs too?
You all right with that?
KMU, yeah. So it just, I guess 5 topics, like if you guys want, what would be a example?
Well, I thought like if somebody had like a question again, like the relationship one, they could, or if they were like, hey, you guys have never talked about, I don't know, the fucking 1972 Olympics. You know what I mean? Like what? Like
Fred Astaire attended.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like we would.
We're all probably only getting inundated with questions about like advice. Then,
well,
you like that? Okay, it doesn't matter.
Well, no, I like the idea. Somebody out there has a topic that they're like, I'd love to hear what these guys think about it.
Is there stuff you want to address?
Was that?
Is there stuff you want to address?
Well,
like say somebody wrote in there like, is Black Lives Matter the last acceptable hate group in America? You going to address that?
Well, we don't.
Dave.
No,
Zoon, get us out of here.
That's funny.
So you're going to be on the other side of the pond soon.
Yeah, I leave Monday. Well, what is Monday for me? By the time you guys listen to me, I'll already be there. We have Tenderloin's Impractical Jokers UK tour arena show. Brian,
An arena.
The O2 Arena sold out 4 nights. But it's
It'd be sweet if if you got to deal with them with some of these arenas selling Q Brew, like the official sponsor. Then you make money.
Now how much does an arena hold?
17,000 people.
17.
11 nights in a row.
So it's over 100,000
11 nights
people.
in a row?
We've sold out 11 nights. Yeah. We have 1 day off.
I can't believe this guy's sitting at the poker table.
Just like again, oh boy, this trial.
Well, why the fuck is
trial? You're putting me in such difficult spot.
It has to present you as the everyman.
Yeah, and you're like, you're
difficult.
fucking selling out. 100,000 people are coming to see you.
Yeah,
and you're worried about 4 on Reddit who fucking said that you're
unrelatable.
You're not funny. Okay, I mean you're giving me a Herculean task to try to defend you and defend your stance. That
although that could be work to your favor, though. I mean, then you would say, well, he is funny because if that many people are willing to pay a lot of money.
No, but the thing is, were the comments unwarranted
or just plain mean?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine like you really had to like go to court for something? And your attorney had this little faith in you at every turn.
Seems to agree with them.
It's just tough.
Well, this might.
But your attorney would tell you don't mention these things.
Well,
yet.
the reason I'm mentioning it is now because this is what I'm doing.
After the trial, flaunt that you're a fucking big shot,
superstar.
Yeah, then you whip your nuts out and say and piss all over the fucking little man and the commoners.
But I don't want to piss all over the little man and the commoners. Look, the ants are meeting up before the Manchester show. That's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to promote our community, community that fucking hates me so. I'm trying to promote them. The Ant Moot Manchester Thursday. Oh, because it's England, they do it the wrong way. January 12th, Thursday, January 12th. To coincide with the Impractical Joker show, there'll be an Ant Moot starting at Crazy Pedro's Part-Time Pizza at 4 p.m. with the pub crawl through various places to the arena, then post-show to round off the night. Apparently, these Ant meetups have been a lot of fun and incredible. Like good.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
So I just wanted to promote this for these guys. And if I can make it, I'm trying to swing by. At some point, I would say it's probably a 10% chance I am because I don't even know when I'm getting to town. But
you gotta go. You got an arena show to do.
You'll make a solid effort to get to it.
I will make the best effort I can.
Caught up in the pub crawl.
Well, I was
Brady misses the show.
Well, the Fab Cafe afterwards.
That would fucking seal the verdict, though. If you don't show up to the arena show because you're hanging out with ants, case closed.
It would be fucking
slam fucking dunk.
All right. Well, I'll think about
some airtight shit right there.
I'll consult with my accountant on that one. But the Fab Cafe is where Brian Johnson and I did a Space Monkey show in Manchester, low of those many years ago.
So they're going back to where it's like going back to where the Beatles first played.
That's right. That's what I'm going to try and make. I'm going to try and make the Fab Cafe afterwards. I would like to.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be pretty fucking damn sweet for the meetup if a Tell 'em Steve Dave member was to just show up out of the blue.
That's what I'm trying to do.
His case that he's funny, but
relatable,
a little more relatable.
A common man.
That he's willing to.
Common man is my strongest, is my weakest. That's where I'm going to have the most problems convincing a jury about the common man.
Right. That's where Gidim is going to fucking.
Yeah, that's where
could
Gidim
potentially
should
demolish you.
Yeah, that's where Gidim should come in and just really lay the haymakers in on me and have me on the ropes.
You're spinning. Yeah.
Yeah, because the common man defense is really having a hard time coming up with the examples to prove that he still is or was.
Ever was, yeah.
Well,
I'm talking about.
He was always, he was in a cocoon for a couple of years. Years there, and then he fucking blossomed into this butterfly you see before you.
You never were common. You were always exceptionally uncommon.
Well,
I agree.
Yeah,
you know how infrequently I make friends.
No, but I feel the same way about you guys. So what does that mean?
It's the most common.
We couldn't even get into the arena.
There's nothing more common.
Yeah, get on stage.
I couldn't get there by myself. I'm riding James Murray's coattails.
Murray?
Yeah.
Murray he's a can-do kind of guy, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He's the dude who wants to put everything together.
Yeah, he's that guy.
He's if Ming was better, he would like Ming to be him. He wasn't such a self-involved idiot.
Says it's 2017, Brian. I'm woke. I don't want to badmouth Ming. He's trying his hardest.
We're not bad mouthing anybody anymore, right? I mean, no more get 'em hate.
No.
That's another thing people say, that they're tired of you slamming get 'em because it's unfair. So that's like Brad Pitt picking on Ernest, they say.
Or Mask, like Rocky Dennis.
Yeah.
I see. All right. That's over now anyway.
Yeah,
or like some morbidly obese nobody who's not even Ernest.
They're not happy with you doing it either.
I know. I read it. I read some of the comments. But then there are people who are like, get that fat jerk off the show. Like fuck them. So you don't know what to do.
Now,
I just go with my heart in the moment. Whatever I think I should say in the moment is what I do. If people don't like it, I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
if you do like it, I guess I know what to tell you.
All right, the meetup.
That's all.
And if you care about the case queue,
I'll show.
A little bit of FaceTime would help us go a long way.
Okay.
As the judge, I would agree.
I
know we're not supposed to talk like this.
Pop in your head. You know what? I got Troy set up perfectly. How I'm going to utilize Troy.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember when we were kids? We used to play football on the street, and you'd have maybe you had 5 guys.
Right.
And so then it would be 2 against 2 and an automatic quarterback.
Yeah.
Troy's going to be the automatic lawyer because he is going to, when Gidim is giving his side, he will be there because I figure he's been in more courtrooms than anybody here. He will know the jargon.
Even me.
Yeah. He will know the jargon. He will know the proper way to phrase and maybe even curve or present it maybe in a way that Gidim or I didn't think of. So we will both be able to utilize them as we give our presentations.
I've talked to Troy a little bit about not specifically, but his interrogation process and shit. It's pretty interesting.
Well, no, he's not. But I'm not using him as an interrogator. Now I'm utilizing his knowledge of being in a courtroom and how he's heard lawyers. He'll be a very valuable member of that night to help us present and use proper phrasing and make it really sound like a proper trial.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I think that he'll be invaluable in that aspect. What?
But it's as real as it gets. like the jargon, everything else is like, well, he played a stadium, so he's totally unrelatable.
Oh yeah, I mean even Troy's going to have a fucking hard time kind of
I don't know
help
how to
us with
phrase this
that.
shit. You're on your own. Did he go to the moot? No?
I mean-
oh, fuck it then. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, even lawyers who went to fucking school past multiple bars are going to be fucking hard pressed to make them look fucking relatable.
Yeah, they're going to be scratching their heads and be like, I don't know. I've never seen anything like it.
If I send Declan to the ant moot in my stead,
Right. Yeah, people will be excited.
You mean what, in your place?
yeah,
As in, like,
he's got to go represent me at the ant moot. Yeah,
will they even know if he walks through the door?
I don't know.
If you post a picture of them, they will.
We'll see. I'm doing my best to get there.
All right.
I am. I have to.
That's all you can do.
I really am. I'm
And
not just.
thankfully, if you lose,
Yeah.
it's not like you're going to jail. It's
just
not
gonna
like you're
be-
going to it's not like you have to worry about your safety in a prison cell.
No.
I mean, he's declared unfunny. That's rough.
By a
that's
small
rough for a
community.
comedian.
By a small community, though.
Wait, is it if I'm
I can
funny or
hurt
not?
Well, let's look.
There's
Right.
multiple
You
problems.
got to look at it. Every lawyer would be bereft in his
Right.
duties if he didn't tell you that there's some risk here.
There's some
Yeah, of
serious
course.
charges against you.
And I have to lay out what could happen here.
Yeah.
And it's possible you could lose. We
Yeah.
both could lose. But the good side, bad side is that you lose face a little bit.
Well, I got to be quiet. I got to be quieter on the show.
Yeah, but you know what? You're still going to sell at your arenas. You're still going to be on TV every
You're
week.
still going to own your fucking.
You're still going to own your microbrewery.
Yeah.
But
No, my life is definitely still better than them. That's for sure. They're assholes. But I'll be a little bit
Reddit
quieter
people.
on the show.
yeah. But overall, though, your
I can't
quality
believe
of
you let
life.
that one go.
right.
I served that up for you to fucking slap me down.
What kind of shit I'm talking
No,
about?
I mean, what can I do? I mean, I can't they understand and they know it's up to that date. That night will hinge on everything. Not what you said today.
Right.
Not your actions over the course of the next couple weeks on your fucking stadium tour with fucking Spice Girls and fucking David Beckham opening up.
He's just kicking a soccer ball around. It's like people are like, I don't get it.
That'd be incredible, though.
That would be pretty great. Who opens for you? Is it Jiggy?
We're bringing Owen the entire tour.
bringing Owen? Oh,
Benjamin.
cool.
Yeah, he's opening for us. We got a couple of special surprises here and there. We're working on some cool things.
All right.
11 nights. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like Springsteen.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, he
right?
would do stadiums, not arenas.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's like, all right, then it's like,
Tina Turner.
I can't even equate what it's like in your, like, there's nothing to equate to. It's unrelatable.
Yeah. You got trouble. That's trouble.
Shit, maybe I shouldn't have said anything about the Ant Moot.
I'm just trying to give
Or
him
the arena tour.
just trying to get him feel overconfident.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Rope-a-dope him.
Idiot.
Rope-a-dope the dope.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.